Hi, my people. This lady's going, I'm going, everyone's going. I just left the post office and picked up a package. I gotta tell you this. So, I think I've already maybe even shared this story that postmaster gave my mail to somebody. Just somebody. In New York, we get these little paper tickets. They're bright orange, and they put them in our mailbox, and they say that you've got a package too big to put in your receptacle. So the idea is to go down to the post office with that ticket. The postmaster is supposed to ask for identification so that your name matches what's on the ticket. Well, the girl behind the counter just took the ticket, scanned it, got the package, and handed it to him. She told me this is what she did. And she's like, so who was he? My stuff was stolen. You handed my stuff. It's like walking into the bank and the teller handing you a bunch of money and you just robbed the bank. Just like that. They just gave somebody else's money. You know, I know it wasn't a super bunch of cash that I lost. It's the point. It's the point. I said, I don't think I should have to tell you this, but please don't give my mail to anybody else but me. I could sue her. I know I could. I could at least file a case pending against them for not being, giving my mail away. Because all in all, my mail was stolen, and so wasn't my roommate's mail. And he lost $68 on a ring, a gasket thing for his hearse. It's like, really? You stole just random stuff? I don't like... I live in the fucking country. Out in nowhere land. It's like, really? Yes, I'm in a mobile home park, but it isn't like what people think. As a matter of fact, I'll do a little video of where I live. I'll show at some point. I forgot I'm on this one, not Facebook. At Facebook, I can just click a button and it flips my camera around. There was a dog in the middle of the road. I just had a little heart attack. And a little girl. Where is the family? Mom, you're not doing a good job. What were you doing? So important. I know, the dog got out. Okay. Just lucky I'm a observant driver. I forgot my drink. Fucking thirsty. I'm aggravated with the whole mail system. I've never, ever been on this Google Hangouts. I'm getting so much straight up solicitation from women thinking that they might just attack everyone's account. It just must be like a mass mailing or whatever. Texting, writing, whatever you want to call it. That's got to be crazy, and it's got to be on a massive scale. And yeah, sex sells, but let's talk about if sex sells to the Me Too movement. How about that? Let's see if sex sells for that group, and how wide is that group, and how big is that group. And now you got these women going, well, I'm in the sex industry because I was abused. That doesn't even make sense to me. I was abused and I want nothing to do with it. Yeah, I love to snuggle, cuddle. I don't want to jump into fucking bed with nobody. First of all, there's a science, and because I'm a logical thinker, there's a science and chemical reaction that happens when people have sex. Because women are meant to produce children, a hormone is released that tells us we are in love and we need him, we want him, and he's everything. And it's almost like being, let's quote unquote say, pussy whooped on a male version, but it's inside of us, and this is what's happening. It's telling us to bond with him because we just made a child. Even if we didn't make a child, your body doesn't calculate that. Your body is, holy cow, that guy's going to town. He's on a bike with a cooler. Wow, that's something. That's something you don't see every day. Probably should have pulled over and asked him, but he was on an incline. That would have been rude. Anyway, so, and believe it or not, what happens? Let's just rewind. So, a couple meets, a couple stays together, they have sex, she gets pregnant. There is chemicals that go off in a man's body that's telling him he becomes a protector. It's instinct for a man to become over or protective. Can happen to a mom if she has a miscarriage prior to having a baby, because then this is my baby and no one else can have my baby and no one can touch my baby because you're going to kill my baby, and it wasn't even anyone's problem. This was a miscarriage that happened, 8 weeks into, let's say, the pregnancy. Anyway, so there's chemicals that happen when we have sex, and it becomes almost illogical, whether it's on the man's side or the woman's side, of making things work because, let's say, the sex is so great. I'm sorry. You can't be disrespecting me, talking down to me. I don't even have family, but you're not going to talk down to anybody that I find close to me. And I'm a good person, so why would I want that? I've been single like 5 years, and yeah, I want that special somebody in my life, but I don't want to mess things up. I want to become real good friends with that person, where that person could answer for me. If someone knocked at that door, whether it was Jehovah's Witness or a salesman, ever, he should be able to answer as I would answer, because that's how well he knows me. That's what I want. I want that connection that's so fucking deep, you can't deny it. Cannot deny the experience. I'm home. And you guys aren't barrel rolling no more. I got a decent phone holder, except it shakes a lot. Shakers. I can't win. And I surely am a Polak putting this phone thing up. It's warm here today, and the window, my car is sitting in the sun and cracking my dashboard, but it was like the glass is really warm, and I'm thinking, shit, my thing won't stay. And what I was doing was the cup's got to be, so I was making it so I had a divot instead of flat. I was so confused. Oh, man. I don't really smoke in my car. This is like just a bad day. And this happened to be in my handbag. I really don't carry it with me because I have a vape pen and I try to keep a supply of vape just for public use. You know, sometimes it's just life is so fucking hard sometimes. So I got a package the other day from Macari. I can't afford, I wanted these hyper realistic reborns are just out of my price range. Like, there's just, I can't even afford the low end of one of these dolls. And not even with this, I blinked. I literally blinked and my $1,200 was gone for bills. I can't not take care of my bills. And this unemployment shit, they tell me I'm approved, but I don't know. I feel like it's taken forever, and I get it. It's probably going to be here next week. Oh, I hope it's here next week. I don't even know what they're giving me. I just know that I qualify, even if it's just the $600, and then there's another 100 and something for the state. The state is giving. So it's like 700 and change of stimulus money. I probably should have had the tax taken. I don't know how much I'll have to pay, and I've got to figure out what to do for my, oh man, guys, I am messed up today. Thank you for stopping by. Like, subscribe, and share. This is Silky Feather, or Nikki B. You can find me on Facebook doing live feeds here and there. Yeah. Thanks. Peace out. This is Silky. Bye.